Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine! This episode, we're going to be mostly doing these kinds of things where, well, you might not know exactly what we're doing, but you should be able to guess from the kind of level that we're in. Basically, last episode I think it was, or was it the episode before? I think it was the episode before where we did, oh no, it was last episode where we did the red coins of the Hillside Cave Secrets, and I kind of showed you that you can do that there are red coins hidden in every secret level, and that's what we're doing for the foreseeable future. It might all be this episode, or it might have to be split over 2 episodes. We'll be doing some other stuff as well to break up the kind of boredom. But of course, we come here to Ricco Harbor, where we haven't actually been for a fair while, it feels like. Feels like this is probably the level we've been to the least, which is odd, because that's not true. Anyway, we're here to do the red coins here, which is relatively straightforward. Like, this was a pretty easy, I think, secret level normally. And giving it, like, having access to Flood on it just makes it that bit easier, basically. And I'm doing a lot of unnecessary triple jumps, but you know what? I'll allow it. Of course I'll allow it. I'm doing it. I always say that. I'll allow it. It works when I'm allowing someone else to do something, but when I'm saying, I'm doing this, but I'll allow it, it's just, makes no sense. Anyway, there's 2 here. This one's actually pretty straightforward if we just do that. Nope. Oh, okay, this isn't working at all. And there's one up there. And then we need to do the inverse of jump off that wall, hover, and grab that one up there. Now, this bit is the only really hard part of the level, normally. But, oh, did I just do a spin jump by accident? I think I just twitched the controller in the wrong direction. Oh, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Having spent a while on Xbox controllers recently, because I just finished recording the final few episodes of Mass Effect, my god, GameCube controllers are so much better. I think the main thing that I really notice is, like, I like the kind of bits that your hand go around, like the kind of horns on it, I suppose you'll call them. But the thing that I really appreciate more than anything else is the triggers. Like, having triggers that your fingers sit on and, like, press in, rather than, like... I suppose they're not technically triggers, I think. They are shoulder buttons. I think triggers are, like, the ones on... Oh, God. The ones on an Xbox, like, the kind of, like, gun trigger style. But these are just so much more comfortable and better. Anyway, that was nice and straightforward, that one. And actually, you know what? Let's do something interesting, different, anyway. Actually, what to do? Oh, screw it. Let's head over to Gelato Beach. Now, for what I'm about to do, I've loaded up the first level, Junebug Sandcastle Secret, but I think you can do this on almost every level, if not every level of this. But this one is one that I absolutely know you can do it on, so that's why I've chosen to do here. I'm not doing the... You think I might be doing the red coins of Junebug Sandcastle Secret, but I'm not. If we come here, there's this particular Junebug. Spray it, and it does its thing, and it collapses into the ground. This wall here, give it a good spraying, and if you spray it enough, oh no. Okay, let's try that again. I assume the spraying I did to it, no, doesn't hold. Basically, you have to reveal that entire sigil before... Yes! If you can do it just before the ground closes up, you get a star. Star? Shine. That's it. That's really nice and straightforward. That's one of very few just, like, weird secret shines like that in the game, and, like, kind of, the reason they exist is... Basically, every world has the 8 normal shines, 1 special shine that I'm going to talk about in a few episodes' time, and 2 secret shines. The secret shines are almost always red coins in the 2 secret missions, except for the worlds that don't have 2 secret missions, that only have 1 secret mission. Like this one, they have one hidden elsewhere, hence why we had the one with the gold bird in Noki Bay as well, so that's kind of the reason those exist. Anyway, now let's head to... Pina Park. Now here we're on episode 2, as you can see, the Beach Canyon Secret, so you can guess kind of what we're going to do, but beforehand, there are a large amount of potential blue coins we can get at this specific kind of beach part, so since we're out here, might as well do it. There is somewhere definitely... oh, right, so these purple ones, as you can see, follow you, and what you can do with them, if you're clever... Okay, I was clever, that one wasn't. You can basically see these kind of like boxes in front of me, you can like lure them into that and cause them to explode it, which does useful things. But what I'm trying to do here is there's a specific... I'm thinking of it right. There is a specific part of the... There we go. See that? Haha! I think there are actually 2 of these. This is just one of them. But if you spray them enough, guess what happens? Hey, there we go. Blue coin. I think there's another somewhere on the beach. Not sure, though, so I'm not going to search for it. Oh, I've come a bit too close to this cat. Well, we'll need to defeat him anyway, but I'll actually grab some blue coins first anyway. Well, basically, if you're too close to him, he will shoot bombs at you, and you need him to shoot bullet bills in order to get the blue coins that I'm aiming for. Here we go. You need these purple ones, and then just position yourself on the other side of a box, and it'll smash open for a blue coin. There is a number of these across the level, which I'm going to get now with the speeder on. And as you can see, that gives you, like, what was that, 10 blue coins I think we got in that space of time. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, get away. While we're here, there's one more thing I kind of want to get, but it involves getting Yoshi. And, aha, banana, right there, brilliant. I think we've actually shown off this kind of thing before, but, yeah, because we did it in Ricco Harbor, because there are some butterflies around here, and there's a number of them are blue. There we go, there's a blue one. If we eat the blue butterfly, come on, Yoshi, get it, get it, get it. What are you doing, man? There we go. Blue coin. Why not? I don't know what happens if you try and fight the cannon happy guy when... Oh, they turn into platforms. Awesome. That's kind of cool. Oh, no, bye-bye, Yoshi. Oh, he's not coming back anytime soon. Anyway, what we actually need to do now is... Because my main intention here is to do red coins in the beach cannon secrets. So I need to fight the cannon happy mole and destroy him, which is pretty straightforward to do. It's as easy as it always is. And just like that, wallop! And we can now head inside. This one, again, is pretty... There. If I can get in the damn level, this one is pretty straightforward, is what I meant to say. Because most of them are in this first area here, which is much... Like, this bit was easy anyway, really. But with Flood, it's pretty hard to die on this, because basically you just hover in place, and by the time you run out of hover, the platform you're attempting to hover onto will be back. So, like, missing the platform just isn't really a risk that you will ever face, because you're... Basically, the interval... Oh! Well, I'm talking shit, apparently. What I was going to say is the only thing that does make this one slightly difficult is, as you can see from the timer, you don't have much time. But yeah, basically it's difficult, apparently not impossible, but difficult to fall off there just because, yeah, the amount of time you can hover for is longer than the amount of time that the platforms stay disappeared for, so usually you'll be able to just grab them. Anyway, we haven't got that long left, but we should just... Oh, I think I might have timed this badly. The final one we need is just at the end of this. You don't actually need to get all the way to where the shine is. Come on, there we go. If you use that tactic, you should just make it in time. Holy shit! I don't know how close I was. That felt like it was extremely close. Oh, 2 seconds. Bugger me. That was, whew, that was intensely close. Anyway, the next one we're going to do will be... Let's go to Serena Beach, but I'm going to cut specifically to being inside the hotel lobby secret, the one in the mouth of the Big Boo. Now, of the oh, my voice completely went there. Of the various, like, red coins of the secret missions shines, this one, I would say, probably, perhaps not the hardest, but definitely for me, one of the hardest. I don't know why, but I just historically have struggled with this one. But it's odd because, like, it doesn't start until partway through anyway, like, because as you can see, the red button is only up there. And let's begin! Oh, I missed it. Begin! There we go. Even the red coins, though, don't appear on the weird bottom route there. That's not really used for anything. This is what... This is... I'm just going to stop talking. There we go. This is the one... Like, this is one where having Flood doesn't really, like, help you much. That one's a weird one because you have to, like, backflip and then hover away from it. Or, because, like, even your maximum hover from standing, like, won't quite get you to it. Now, here, I believe we have to grab this one here. And then I think we need to ground pound through this. Oh, no, I remember what I was doing now. We need to ground pound here. Then ground pound here. Wait, what? Oh, no, we need to hover out. That's it. Basically, fuck. You need to get into that underside bit, which is impossible to do without the hover nozzle, and apparently difficult to do even with it. Now, let's try this maneuver again. What we need to do is jump off and then hover back in. Not there. Need to get in... Oh, the camera rotates around as you spin. It's really difficult. Right, ice, weirdly enough. Don't ask me why. Can be melted by spraying water at it. That's about as far from science as you can get. But once you've got down to this kind of lower layer, there is a red coin there. And I believe... Oh, no, there's not another one. But anyway, you can burst out of it there. And I think you might be able to ground pound through that one to get down to it. I don't know. Now, this bit is just as hard as it is on the normal version, which is, like... I would safely say this is the hardest part of the normal level. And this is the bit where having Flood doesn't really make it much easier. Apart from... That can happen, basically. If you fuck it up, you get a kind of brief respite in the form of the hover nozzle, but, like, it's still, like, you have to survive on it on your own for a little while. Let's grab that one. Not got a great deal of time left, and I'm kind of fucking this up a lot. Oh dear. Right. Nope. I'm actually gonna fail this. I think legitimately. Well, not. Hey! Oh, right. Oh! Oh, that sounded really weird. Let's try that again. There we go. That worked better. Kind of get. Oh no! Kind of getting that one that was quite high up, like to my left here. Getting that one while dismounting from the spinny majig seemed to be the best way of going there. I think I'm about to die though. Nope, there. Like I was like off the sand block and half hovering when the shine spawned. And I feared it was gonna be one of those ones where it freezes you while the shine spawns and then just respawns you dying. Anyway, let's head over to Pianto Village. And I believe this is the only level that we haven't done the 8th episode on, which is Fluff Festival Coin Hunt. And this is quite a nice one, because this is what I was saying a few episodes ago on the one in Bianco Hills, that 8th episodes for me always feel kind of relaxed, and Red Coin episodes always feel relaxed as well, so kind of having a Red Coin episode as the final episode of a world is always nice for me. I always kind of enjoy that. Now, this is one I unfortunately can't ever remember that well, so... Well, firstly, you get a nice chance to hear this music, the kind of the local band helps celebrate music. So while I kind of try and, well, I'll wander around getting red coins, but I'll put the music on for a bit because it's some of my favourite music in the game. That was rough. I nearly actually killed myself there. As you can see, I've got a kind of fair few of them, and the rest of them, I'm pretty sure I know where they are. Apart from maybe one. Because I know there's one somewhere on the village underside, and I can't... Oh dear, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! Oh! Okay, we're okay. There's one I feel down here somewhere, and I cannot for the life of me remember where. Oh, and now we can't hear the... Well, we hear just the normal level music now rather than the local band one, because I really like that little version of the theme. It's probably one of my favourite songs in the game, if not in any game. That didn't make much sense, but there's one down here somewhere. There it is. It's over on the top of that one, but I can't remember for the life of me how to get over there. Is it from this? And up there? Oh, that's an M tag, and I can't remember how you got up to it. There's some weird way of getting to that, which I can't quite recall, but I'm just going to go over to... Wait, how do I get on top of these things anyway? This doesn't make any sense. Fuck it! Oh no, I was going to try and jump up there, and it didn't really work. Unless there's a thing that I can punch through on this one, but it doesn't look like there is. Intriguing. Oh, don't tell me I have to hover down there from the bridge. Oh, fuck everything about that. I think I've seen how to do this, and it's not going to be pleasant. So there's this swing underneath me. If I press B at the right time, I'll drop onto it. Now. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. If I time this right, should just be able to... Actually, this should be much easier than I'm expecting, so I should just be able to jump onto this. Then from here, I can climb onto the... There we go, now we're inside the system. I think you're supposed to... This is basically, I think, what you're supposed to do for the Goopy Inferno, because I mentioned when we did that level that I kind of went the wrong way around it, so I kind of took a shortcut. I think this is all part of the kind of route you're supposed to take on the normal version of the Goopy Inferno, like if you're not cheating on it, essentially, like I did. but I've rarely done this, if ever, in my life. That's how I feel generally, actually. This is a good point to kind of mention. Me and... Just need to make sure there's a mushroom underneath me. There is not. I'll aim for that one, why not? Yeah, Pianto Village and me have a strange relationship, because basically, I took ages to unlock this when I first played through this game kind of as a kid, and as such, I very rarely played it. I think, well, before this Let's Play, which I'm aiming to 100%, I've only 100%ed this game once. And usually it's Pianto Village where I'm missing shines or blue coins and stuff like that, because I just never seem to play it as much. I don't know why, I think it's because just... It is the one you unlock last, and I think I just struggled with it as a kid. And like levels like, I think I usually got about as far as the Goopy Inferno, and then was like, fuck this, because I had no idea how to beat that as a kid. So I just kind of like left this one abandoned. There are always some clear kind of like sticking points when I was a kid that I'd never really get past. Anyway, now here's an interesting thing. I know where the final one is, but what I need is the rocket nozzle. And I can't for the life of me remember where the nozzle boxes are on this level. I think they're... Oh, I think they're somewhere... Actually, I should probably reload my water while I'm here if I'm going to be using the rocket nozzle. I think they're somewhere around like the edge of the village and something like in the grass or something like that, but let's have a little scout. Right, so I think I've worked out where the rocket nozzle is. I can see it, and I think I know the way to get to it, but this is what I was saying about I just don't know this level anywhere near as well as the others, to the point where I have to really kind of think about this more, whereas the other ones I can pretty much just talk crap and just let my kind of hands and eyes play the game and let my brain do its own kind of thing. But I think we basically have to kind of scale to a certain extent this. There it is! Oh dear. Hey! There we go. Because basically the final red coin we need is... Oh, there's a bluebird there. I might try and hit that now. So actually, no, I'll probably drop the coin somewhere shitey. Ignore it. But yeah, you basically need to get to the top of this... Oh, tree! Oh, this is going to be an annoying one, isn't it? Basically, you just need to get to the top of the tree. And this lower part of the tree, at least, is actually easier. What am I even holding on to there? That's extraordinary, actually. I couldn't have done that if I was trying. There we go! I'm off, of course. That was actually incredible. But yes, we should just be able to... Whoop, there we go. And the final one is up here somewhere. There we go, right in the center, actually. That's really obvious. But this level's got one final trick up its sleeve, because when we gather this... Yep, where the unholy fuck is that, you ask? And you are right to ask that. This was called Red Coins at the Fluff Festival, and indeed you can see all the fluff floating around. Most of it is generally fluffing off in this direction. Oh, and of course I grabbed that. There we go! And this is horrifying, because you have to dismount at the right time, and I don't think it gives you a shadow to judge it by. I think I'm over it. Oh, I'm over it, get off! Woo! You don't really have the hover nozzle here. Well, not really, you don't at all have the hover nozzle there, you only have the rocket nozzle, so... Also, if you fly up there and you've not got the shine, yes, you're tough. Like, the fluff does not go back, so you can get stuck over there quite easily. You can kind of hover back if you're tricksy. Anyway, let's head back to Gelato Beach. And from what's happening at the moment, you should be able to work out what I'm attempting to do, but in case it's not clear somehow, yes, I am doing the red coins or... Oh! Well, I was going to try and do the red coins of Junebug Sandcastle Secret, but it doesn't seem like the game's going to allow me in there. Oh, just made it in there in time. This one is really easy. And the last one I said about was the one in the Beach Cannon Secret in Pina Park, and look how that turned out. But anyway, let's not focus on the negatives, let's be happy and positive, and let's collect the 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Good luck! But yeah, this is probably the easiest of the secret levels, even without Flood. And having Flood, of course, doesn't exactly make it any more difficult, does it, let's say. But other than that, we're actually coming towards the end of the episode, so I'll probably finish on this one. And basically, the rest of the structure for the remainder of the LP now is going to be one more episode of what I'm doing here. So there's some odd, just like secret shines and red coins and such that need gathering around. But as I say, having done the Fluff Festival, we've now done all of the 8 standard episodes of each level now. So all we need to do is just clean up a few more bonus ones. And then, so basically that'll be one more episode. Then there will be, I expect, 3, maybe 2 if I'm very fast, episodes with a slightly different kind of twist, where there are basically some special shines that I've not talked about or even hinted at yet. Well, I've hinted at them, but not talked about yet, which I'm going to gather. They'll still either take 1 or 2 episodes, but there'll be a slightly different format, which I'll explain more when I actually do it. Then we'll have 1 episode of cleaning up blue coins, gathering all the kind of remaining blue coins in the game, and then it's on to the final boss. And that's how it's going to flow. Just so you know. That rhymes, so it's definitely true. So yeah, one more episode of Standard Shines, so that's going to be next time. I hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much for watching this anyway. I have been the Doctor of the Infamous Gentleman, and this has been Super Mario Sunshine. Good day.